setting up a game of 350 points of Britons versus the early Imperial Romans. The Romans are setting up on this side. They've got an elephant here today. We're gonna kill it with stones. And yeah, we'll set it up and see what it looks like. We've set up our sides here. We're just deciding who's gonna go first. There's our line, just a bunch of warbands, all slingers at the front. Some light cavalry. It's just a big old battle line.
What do you imagine they would sound like? Give me your Briton impression.
Boudica! Boudica! They're shouting Boudica. So
that is my general.
Romans are going first with the divisional order.
10. Reroll.
Reroll that because he's the general. An 8. You got a leadership of 8.
Yeah.
1 movement.
Is he 8 or 9?
He's 8, unless you've upgraded him.
Yeah, I upgraded him.
Okay, then he's got still 1 movement because it's 1 or less. No. So all the Romans are coming forth, and they all moved up by 1 movement in the whole battle line. And we're going to see the elephant on soon as well.
That's your general.
He's got my
Which
general.
one did I say was under this?
He's already killed Boudica's brother. This is the vengeance battle.
I was gonna say, this is the entire reason for the battle.
That's right.
There he is. Flaticus.
Flaticus here, crushed by the elephant here in Britain. So the Romans on their first turn have moved forward. Anything else? Shooting? I don't know if you can reach us yet.
16, no way.
Nope.
No.
Alright, and we're going to move all of our British stuff here now. Here has failed the first turn, and they'll be sticking around. These guys, if they can go. The British here, the Britons rather, we're not British yet, we're Britons.
Right,
Completely failed their orders, so it's the
these-
next Roman turn. The orders.
They're just really getting pumped up, you
That's
know?
right, they're just
too busy.
Boudica! Who?
Yeah.
I don't know any Boudica. Divisional order of 3. Forward.
9.
9. You can
I can re-roll that, can't I?
re-roll that. It's the general. You get move at least once if you want.
Or I can move once, I can re-roll the 10.
Yeah.
9.
No, same thing.
So
So
they're going forward once.
that section.
lucky.
And this, I'll move these first.
Yeah. All the Romans here are moving up because they actually listen to all the orders.
They call it training or something. I don't know.
Training, and you know, we just got together for some beer and hey, you wanna go fight something? Okay.
Oh, is there a battle on today?
Yeah. Oh no, hey, let's go kill these things. Oh, there's an elephant out there too. So I don't think you got any shooting here. Because this village is kind of blocking your line of sight for the archers.
That's
And there.
much too far away.
Yeah, and then I think that's not within range, so over to Britons.
So once I get to this end of the village,
Yeah.
I can shoot over the hedges and everything
Yeah.
because they're not there.
Yeah.
Not the trees, but they are.
The rest is just decoration. Excellent.
Oh, there you
got
go.
3. didn't
Yeah.
Look at that 3. The Britons followed orders this time. And all the battle line is moving up with the skirmishers and warbands here. The cavalry on the far right of our flank went and moved once, and they're all in open order now. So we'll move all these and go on to the next shooting phase, or whatever phase is next.
I might be able to shoot from there.
I think you might be, as long as they got the frontage, like if they can see on the side there. We got the chariots that had a successful.
I can see the
Move up on the
rear
flanks.
rank there.
Okay, he's gonna pop some javelin shots at the Romans there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they're 4 dice, correct?
Yeah, he's gonna shoot some javelins to the side. To the side. Ooh, we rolled a 6. That's good. 6
So
means
that's what,
passes. Yeah.
3 hits.
3 hits.
Are there any rules for your Romans?
He's got. What's your morale? 4 and up.
4 and up.
Yeah, you got 3 dice to roll. You're gonna have to do a break test regardless because we rolled a 6. So he took 1.
So 1 casualty.
Yeah, and then it's do a break test. 5 is not so good. So Tim's a javelin fighter here. Sent some Romans packing backwards.
He's got a really good arm, I guess.
Yeah, he's been practicing for years.
It's this guy with the tattoo for sure.
That's right.
He's got the
Got
like
the
a
wall.
tree.
That's right. His arm is strong like the British. What trees are in Britain? Oak. His
I have
arm
to
is
say-
strong like the oak.
This rider right here, the driver, he seems pretty nonchalant compared to the other two.
Yeah, he's been on the mushrooms.
He's kind of riding side saddle too.
Roman turn.
Nope.
Ever.
Initiative and proximity to turn towards the
Very
chariots.
Yeah.
Men here.
So these should be able to move. Do you want me to roll for these?
If the order was just
Yeah, I mean, it's
moving them
just
aside,
to-
yeah.
Yeah, I think the order.
make way for the fellows there.
and then shoot or whatever
Yeah.
because they're in range.
And these
You
guys
just
all
gotta
have the
imagine
division
your-
order.
Maximilius, you say, get out of the way, you
Yes.
sons of bitches.
2.
I think, Dustin, you gonna take that hither?
Right, these
I'm just gonna plow into them.
they're just going to go forward.
How are they gonna do that?
Going to go through the houses and around a
Okay.
small unit. They can go in open order. I don't know if-
I think they gotta break formation.
They have to break formation, and they're not can light units do that in one
They
turn?
can, yeah,
I think
because
so.
they're light.
You basically have to say break open order march form.
Yeah,
That's
go-
one order.
go at the edge of the field. They
Okay.
can be in skirmish order this go, and they'll form up next go.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do we pick out the warband?
If they're in range.
They're in range, and right now they don't have a frontage. I would say you'd be able to because they're not completely.
Yeah, you.
Well, these guys are open order, are they not?
Yeah, even if they're open order though, like say these guys are all here,
Yeah.
they'd be blocking line of sight. But because it's only like half, he can shoot at them. He can
Okay.
choose the
Yeah.
farther thing away because it's more of a threat.
Gotcha.
But if they were completely in front, he couldn't.
Was one hit.
One
probably.
hit, and then I have to roll a 5 and an up. Nope, so I take a wound, and there's no
wound counters.
break test. Yeah, I got one here. Purple shield. They got shot.
Hold
Somebody
on.
took one.
Oh,
Not a 1.
one hit.
Nope.
3.
4 and up.
Oh, it's
4 and up. Yep.
4. Yeah.
So that is it for shooting. So he took a wound on some
Right.
skirmishes.
18 inches for a bow. I don't think it is.
Does he have a bow on that elephant there?
Yep.
Is it?
I paid for a bow.
But you've got these guys in your way.
You can see.
I don't know. Can you see over
There's
the
no
top
height.
of it?
in you. No, it's
Surely you can. He's in the top of the tower. You build the tower for a reason, so you can shoot over other people.
It's a very short elephant.
What's up here? I got all my guys forward on my division here, but they didn't quite make it. They're an inch off. Scared off the light
Guess who's
infantry.
charging next?
Yeah,
I don't have
that's
a roll.
right. And then my light cavalry advanced. And see what Tim does over here next. Move forward
Now, these guys are the fanatics as well.
Okay, and they're still blocked by
Yeah.
skirmishes. The chariots failed orders. And the proximity there, but we moved up, but we're not fighting yet. But we're gonna throw a bunch of javelins here, see how much damage
Yeah,
we
throw
can do.
javelins.
It's the Romans' turn next. We threw a
Right.
bunch of stuff,
Initiative moves.
scared off some archers.
Well, they're charging.
These guys are charging because we failed to actually get in there.
Yeah.
But we did
So
deal
all of
some
your infantry is going to
damage over there.
using initiative, I suppose.
Yeah. They do like initiative charge, initiative support.
Initiative charge, initiative support,
Yeah.
initiative support. With the slingers as
Your
well.
slingers should charge his slingers.
Why? They can support.
You
They can support that
yeah.
unit.
Bunch of Romans charged in here, so
Yes,
we're gonna
sir.
have a
Yes, he did.
bunch
Face
of
to
fighting
face,
with
it's
us,
exactly
doing some
6 in the
shooting.
corner.
These guys have
Yeah.
missed.
2 or 3 for Roman, I can't remember.
Drove off one of Tim's war bands there.
The elephant alone.
The elephant here.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
yeah.
apparently some
We've
some
given
kind of
him-
eagle eye in there.
Yeah. We've given the tower a height so you could shoot at it.
All right.
With skirmish.
Skirmishers, my horses could fly in. I have lots of options here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the skirmishers over there.
So, on your turn,
Yep.
can you recharge? Or do you
I'm
need-
disordered.
You're disordered.
So these guys can't do nothing.
No,
they
they
can
can't.
throw things at you if you sit there, but that's about it.
They can't do anything.
Right. And you're winning the combat if you continue, so you're still hitting on 3s and up.
Okay.
Yeah. So my guys got defeated by these Romans here.
Absolutely.
And then this unit,
Ravaged.
yeah, these guys were supporting, and these guys had to make room for the support, so they all moved back. And now we're just trying to decide what are the Romans going to do.
Here's a quick question. It's
Yeah.
got nothing to do with it. The actual village is just the buildings, isn't it? It's not. Well, we're not counting the walled area.
The
It's
wall
just,
isn't.
It's just the building.
I would say
There.
yeah, for the
It's
sake
just
of
that.
it.
I'm
This
just,
is.
I'm just
yeah.
worried about moving over that.
No, it's
Nah.
preparation.
Yeah,
It's like the
that was
hedges.
the plan. That's how we've always played it. But
Then there's like a
We
gap
can clear
here.
that up.
Skirmishers can get through. So.
yeah, space.
So in this fight here, the Britons won by 1, and now he's got to move all his
Take.
fellows here. The elephant will have to make room. This unit might have to make room too. We'll see. Yeah, that's good. One move there.
Yeah, they kind
They'd
of
have
do.
to, yeah, they'd have to move too. So we're pushing the whole line back here. One move out of the way. And he's gonna move those
Well, it's
up.
really awkward now.
Yeah, and I'm pursuing. I'm Britain, man. I'm going
Yeah,
for the goal.
get around that flank, I suppose.
That's right. I'm winning the fight on that side. And the skirmishers go back too, and they're all good. And I'll move up my Celts to follow. I was shaking here in the middle. And here I formed up the cavalry, but wasn't able to charge because that needs 2 movements, and I got my skirmishers in the village. These guys have shuffled over and they're disordered. They're gonna fight, and Tim's just gonna move all his fellows over there. So I'm gonna line up with these Romans, destroy them.
So if you just roll a 1, they're just rotating, I guess.
It's a mess in there. All these guys, this unit failed, and these guys finally made it into open order.
We're getting
into the flanking, crushing death.
we're
the
getting
Romans.
into formation here.
So on to shooting now.
Yeah.
All of our missing, all of our shooting missed and
Yeah,
failed.
my
this turn.
slingers are a bit too drunk. It seems.
Yes, and my guys are eating goat in this village over here, so they're kind of out to lunch, quite literally. We'll do the fight here in the middle. He only won by 1, and he's staying there because he held his ground. So we're on to the Romans' turn, because I don't think there's any more fights here.
No, there is not.
there was one.
Nope, so
The
Romans' turn. Okay,
And are you formed now, aren't you?
these guys are fine now, they're not
Disordered or anything?
Yeah.
I couldn't charge you before because your cavalry was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got my cavalry lined up here to possibly hit these.
Do
Light
I
unit.
want to do that with support? I think I have to.
They're
You're
kind
on
of in a weird position because, they could turn, but that's 2 orders when you could just, get right in. That was theirs, yeah. I'm not shaking yet either, that's nice.
So that's on initiative anyway.
Yeah, that's an initiative. And then these guys are technically touching. We just put the wounds like that. These guys are right here too, so.
These guys are on initiative, so they're just going to basically turn around. I wanted to form a line here.
Okay.
I'm just going to move.
You're gonna charge them.
No, I haven't said that. I'm just going to move back.
Okay, that's probably a good idea. Get them out of some.
It's 18-inch range, so they're within range to shoot in, and they're over 12. So
And that was initiative. So
Yeah.
they just move back there, okay. And the rest of them here. Elephant, 7, so he gets to move 1. Just turning them.
oh, that's enough.
I'll defeat them and flank the
What
elephant.
am I-
So all these Romans are charging these skirmishers, but they're evading. And as a result, they're going to be clashing into these warbands on the hill. How many turns have you been on the hill?
He hasn't. You only moved.
there,
I only just
You,
moved to
you
that.
moved last turn.
Okay, so I don't think you get the bonus for
you haven't
holding
been
the hill.
stationary on the hill.
Yeah.
You're moving on the hill. Oh, I really see.
Yeah.
These
You have to hold it for 1 turn. Your son did that one game with archers, and my cavalry could not get at them ever. He kept shooting them, and lost on my cavalry for charging up the hill. Because when they did get past the closing shots, they just fought me off.
All right, you get charged.
Yeah. And that was all your guys. Like you got support coming in too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a division order.
All right. So all these Romans are charging up the hill. We don't get the hill bonus because we just got there and haven't held it long enough.
We haven't set up the tents. and
Yeah,
everything.
we didn't put up the palisades or the spikes yet. Just moves them in there, and we're gonna do some fighting soon.
Long range and they're open order, so you'd need like.
Sixes.
6 on the
And you couldn't even break them if you rolled a 6 because you need 2 6s.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Take the shot. Come on.
don't do it. You got him. There you go. Missed completely.
You never know.
These guys took a wound in shooting, and I think that's all you're shooting.
Yes.
These guys all back here are all in a fight. These guys here are all in a mess, and these guys are gonna fight. So let's do fighting. Charged, and he's doing a sweeping charge. I think you have to roll to see if you're successful in a sweeping
Okay.
charge. But he destroyed that unit, and these guys are disordered currently. There's 3 wounds on each. So we're gonna look up that rule and see what they need to do sweeping advance. So he got a sweeping advance here, but he's disordered now. We're both disordered technically.
Apart from me.
Let's see what happens there. Sweeping
Again.
advance. Now destroyed me. Now this combat, this is the one I'm winning over here.
See, now my general's fighting.
Now he's gonna join. Okay, and mine's too far off to join. So let's roll and see what happens there. Nobody broke anyone here, but
Front rank first,
yeah,
which is 3,
Romans
4, 5,
are winning the fight now.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And now they're gonna
is
figure
3
out on
hits.
Tim's side who's gonna win.
So that's 4 hits.
We'll see who dies and
And
who
that's
goes
a
on.
-1.
Well, the Fanatics got charged with the Fanatics won, and they drove the
Just
Romans
barely.
back.
So this
One
the
by
way that-
one.
It's normally 1 wins, 1 loses.
Yeah.
It's
Seems
all
to be-
weird on the lines.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, 3s.
it's 3's and up because you charged, right?
Yep. 6.
6, and this is only 6 and up because they're not Fanatics.
Yes, you're right.
You can do it.
I don't think.
Yes.
Nope.
You didn't believe.
And 3 for the supports, which is 1.
One hit.
1 more hit.
There's 6. You can save that.
6.
6. Saved it.
So save that
Oh,
one.
you're shaking.
All right.
Sure am.
He's
Did
shaking.
they have any? They didn't have any before, did they?
No,
No.
you got 9 attacks back though.
First. Yeah.
9 attacks with Wildfighter. This is where you have
learn
to.
how to count. It's been a long day.
Yes.
Try to
You
keep
can
it
do that.
small this time. So I got
4s and up.
5.
And re-rolling 3 of them.
So that's 4. Rolling 3.
Which is 1, 3, and 2.
Unfortunately,
Just 4.
it's a lose.
Yeah.
Loss.
Cheers, 2.
Save 2, so you do at least 2. And that one took 2, so you lost by 4.
Yeah.
4?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.
So you got 6 on the back.
And you're shaken.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. So don't roll low.
you got a 4.
You got
a
a
break
break
and
there.
shaken.
Break and shaken. Yeah, they're dead. Yeah. You could sweep into the skirmishers.
They have already evaded.
Yeah, and they can't do another order. They can't do 2 evades, I
Does
think.
my support have to follow me?
Yes. Because they're. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Quite another combat immediately.
Yeah, there's a sweeping advance going on right into the skirmishers who already evaded. So we've
Yeah.
deemed that they
So
cannot evade again.
I can use my pillars again.
Sure can.
It's not, they don't have armor anyway, it's not like it's
Yeah.
gonna matter.
True.
7 attacks at 3 and up.
Would
But
I
you're
have 7
disordered though,
hits?
4 and up because you're disordered.
4 hits.
4 hits, you guys are basically
Yeah.
dead, but you keep going because you can fight back.
I don't have a save on these guys.
Nope,
No
not
save.
at all.
So they've gone, but they fight
They
back.
fight back, and you can, if you want to be rude and cruel, you can throw in 3 attacks. So now we're going to roll a break test for these skirmishers.
Don't
Minus
think
4.
They're,
They're minus
Mine-
3.
yeah, they're on shaken.
Yeah, they're shaken now.
And they're skirmishes.
Yeah.
And there's -3.
Yeah, and good luck. Roll 2 6s.
Okay.
Oh, they're gone.
Take a ball.
So these-
That line over there. There's some issues here. I'm gonna have to turn on an initiative because of proximity and initiative. So I'll just probably turn and face. We'll see what happens when we do the movement here. So these guys failed their charge and they're sitting there. These guys are turned to face these Romans to throw things at them. My general has moved. The skirmishers are there to wreak some havoc on this unit's flanks. There's an elephant here that's pretty scary, but he hasn't done anything yet.
You got one good shot, and that's
One
about it.
good shot in, and it didn't even really do that much, did it? This fight's been going on for a while, and the Romans are currently winning. The Fanatics are winning this fight, so maybe we'll break something here, hopefully. Skirmishers are on a hill.
I'd very much like these skirmishers to maybe see
Yeah.
off this unit because they're close
Maybe
to
with
shaken.
a lucky few rolls, they'll be able to.
They get -1 morale. They're flanked.
They don't have any bonus, so you got good chances there. And these guys have failed orders, and they're, doing what
Ah.
chariots do.
They're
Doing
pain in my
nothing.
ass.
That's the battle. I don't know what turn we're on. It doesn't matter. We fight until everyone's dead anyway. So. Oh my units. Oh, you get the victorious. Well, I guess you can't really do much because you're shaken. So I just died there. And my division is now broken because I've lost over 50%. So I'm basically retiring for the rest of the game. It's all up to Tim now. So we can follow him more
So I've got
closely.
2.
Got our combat here.
Yeah, we still got a combat over here. And since I'm retired, I'll just fill
Your
more.
turn, you go first, I guess.
Alright.
Tim's got
I've only got my
six
6, unfortunately.
attacks, and he's winning, so it's 3 and up.
That's
4.
24.
4. What's he gonna roll?
2.
Save 2, so he takes 2 wounds. He's got a bunch of support still.
Unfortunately, yes.
Why? Not with one of yours in here.
Oh, thanks. Maybe that's from last time.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
So
Oh,
one
well.
can go on him and one has to go for them. So you're done? So let's go for 7.
7 basic attacks at, you weren't shaken before, so it's just 4 and up.
And yeah, it'll be the same for both, so let's just do 10.
Yeah, just be 10.
4s and up.
And you get the 4 and up save,
Yeah.
because you're...
So that's only 4.
Yeah,
Alright, 4's enough.
you
Come on,
got a good
baby.
chance.
Nice.
There you go. Save 3, took 1, so you won.
You
One
won.
again.
Yeah.
And I've got now 5.
So we need to take a morale.
You got -1 on your morale test.
Oh, they're gone.
They're gone.
That's a 2, that's a 3, was it?
Well, they're shaken, so they're
Oh,
gone.
they're shaken, they're gone, so...
And
So that unit's destroyed.
So we need to roll for
Roll for them, and they took 1 wound,
Just
so it's
one
gonna be
wound.
-1 then, I guess. Oh, 3 from that. I think that's broken too.
Well, they're not disordered or shaken or anything.
Broke, yeah, okay, they're just break if shaken, otherwise give ground support. So you're giving ground.
So they just go back 6.
Yeah.
They're disordered. Alright, so the fanatics did a good job. Take out the elephant next. If we take out the elephant, we just win, right?
So this unit has gone.
Yep. Oh, we destroyed a unit.
Yeah, finally. Just one though.
Just one. Romans are tough, so. So you get a victorious move.
Yeah, so this is still our
Which is-
turn.
Yeah.
Straightforward, I guess, or...
You could, but then he'd charge you.
Yeah.
Mind you, you still have clash. His elephant's not facing you.
You can't take out the elephant, surely, because he's not...
No,
the
the elephant's.
He's out. Yeah,
Oh.
because you have to go for these, because...
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's not a charge, so you can't really do a sweeping advance or anything like that. You could basically move 6 or sit there and turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those-
that's true. He was
And you're not shaken yet, so you still have 4 and up armor. So even if you move 4th and he charges you, then you get your clash again, and these are just auxiliary. So you are wounded more, but he's...
Yeah, but of course he's gonna support, right?
Yeah, he's got to do a bunch of movements to do that, though. The elephant support, yeah. You back off and turn around.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, do I
Yeah.
want to overextend so much?
How many casualties have you taken?
He's got 5 on him.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
An attempt to charge.
So my guys are toasting there.
These
The Romans
I'll go
moves now.
second, and they're going to attempt to charge.
Oh.
A stunning development.
Didn't know auxiliary were so brave.
And that is... Yeah, my slingers will naturally fall into a supporting position. Do I, I guess I need to order that, but I'll worry about that when the time comes.
No, if they're shaken, I don't think they can move into support.
No, you're probably right. Can they move away?
They can move away, yeah.
Well, no, actually, they can just stand there and just shoot.
Yeah.
They can. Good luck.
Yeah, it's going to need it.
It's 3 on me. Probably want to
No,
reroll
they're
a
not
10.
doing. They're going to... Oh, they can move on a failed order, though.
Yeah.
Move 1, yeah.
But then that's your...
Which would have been a spin.
Yeah, and then they're all failed now. But is that your general? No, it's not, is it?
No, that was my general.
No, so they failed that, and then
So
they
these
get the
can't
free-
do anything,
Nope.
No.
and they weren't going to do it. They
Not
can
gonna.
throw. That's all they were going to do anyway. Yeah, so that's that. Well, this commander done.
We got the general here.
Such my elephant is going to turn and charge. I'm going to have a go at the elephant because I have to. Can he do that? Yeah, I guess he can.
Turn around.
Because
Should be 3 moves though.
I would say 3
no,
moves, yeah.
well, once I've turned, it, yeah,
He's
maybe
got 6 movement
it'll
though.
be, is it 6 or
Yeah,
not?
that's only 6
Oh,
for
I think-
elephants.
yeah, it will be 3. Yeah,
Why the fuck not, though? What else is
yeah.
gonna
Oh,
go?
yeah. Right, I'll do that as my first order. Oh, he's got 3 moves.
There you go.
You mother.
And he will. They can't do anything.
Elephant
He's
got
going to
there.
do stuff with them.
Now he's got support with the auxiliary.
I've still got these. These are going to go for the. They're going to turn and charge. And we're probably going to need 3. 10. Oh, you can re-roll it. 6.
I'm not evading.
That's 3.
Yeah, let's kill him.
And then 12. Yeah, that's easy.
Take the one.
My skirmishers died.
The one on these guys, so they're now 2 of 4.
These skirmishers are going to just fight
Shoot
the warband.
them. And then
Right, elephant.
elephant.
Do we have to?
You can kill
wild
it.
rules
You get
this
9 attacks on the elephant right now. You can kill him.
You can. The elephant gets 10 attacks.
The elephant charges.
Because I made the rules.
It's more so when you lose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's still straight up attacks, basically.
When you got to kill one and you're shaken, that's the
Yes.
plan.
You could also.
So the elephant, I have a clash of only 4.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not that. He's not good.
What's the sustain?
Sustained is
3, is it?
3 or something.
So it's more so the rules
It's
that
more-
go along with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not that good.
Nice.
That's why I didn't want to use him for a head-on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really
You'd
matter.
go berserk and
I
charge
just-
somewhere.
Yeah, I just want to use him.
Fair enough.
Charging is 3.
Yep.
That's
3 hits.
3 hits.
I get forward up.
Yep.
So save 1.
Saved 1.
You got
Yeah.
3. Oh, I've got 3 in the.
3 in the
Support.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, it's kind of.
It's kind of whatever. Fanatics got beaten back up the hill. Elephant's following with a support.
You didn't lose by too much, though.
No, he's shaken now though.
Yes, unfortunately.
Picture of my elephant in action. She'll say to the elephant.
That's right. The elephant did something. Yay! Elephant on the hill, destroying the fanatics. There he goes. Hear him. Hear him in
No
the
seeing
background
Nelly
there.
the elephant.
And the supports here coming in to help. He's only winning because of the supports, of course. No, I actually did pretty good. No, the elephant's wreaking a lot of havoc here, so. So all my forces retired because they have to. Because of broken
They're all
division.
65 years old.
They're all old and going back home. They're gonna take a trip to the beach for a while.
Collect that pension, yeah.
Yeah, collect that Britain pension there.
This is a bit of a puzzle, Dustin.
Yes. Well, these guys are fine.
Yeah, they're perfectly fine.
They're being chased by these guys. These guys will probably turn and chase them. These guys will chase them. Those skirmishers will keep throwing things at you.
Yeah.
I say the best thing is charge those guys on the flank right now.
That's going to be quite.
It'd be quite a lot of movements.
It'd be
but
3 moves.
mind you, it could be. It'd be 2 because a turn, and then it's probably over 6. You need 3 in there for sure.
Charging them would be better.
It's about the same though. Now you could charge just. Well, yeah. But once you turn to face them and you move this way, you'll get proximity because your center front will be
Yeah.
there, so you have to charge them. You
But
can't.
you should do better
choose
on the
them.
hill because you can now put support.
Yeah.
You can order all your skirmishers
Yeah.
support on well, 2 sides.
And then you've got the skirmishers over here. Or not the skirmishers, the chariots.
Yeah.
That are kind of. Just get them into a. Get your general over there and just keep evading and javelin shot them. And then these guys here, I think this unit's shaken.
Yes.
That unit's fine, and you're kind of surrounded and hooped no matter what you do.
Yeah.
An order unit there was able to form up and charge the flank,
Yeah, I'll do the same thing. I'll have these guys form up and try to.
go support.
Yeah, it might be 3. Well,
Well, if they form as 1 and move in support, it's fine. It just has to be a charge move. So he can move and form in 1 move, so it might only be 2.
all right.
Because it's not a charge,
I
it's a
got you.
support, right?
Okay, well then I will do that
It's definitely 2, yeah.
because they can support an open order.
Yeah.
So they can turn round as they're.
Yeah, you don't even have to
Forming
form. You can be open order and support.
Well, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
it'll be 2
It'll be-
moves basically for these guys.
Yeah, and still be open order up to
They'd
you.
be,
Yeah,
they still would have mind as an open order, do they?
not for supporting. No,
No.
that's for if they're actually playing. Oh, you got it.
They're in.
You could form up if you wanted to too.
I'll keep them in.
Okay, so those guys are in supporting. They're still in open order, but supporting.
Ah, there's a woman.
So there is.
Broken spear.
That's kind of sad. She's doing her best, okay?
It's a short spear, but she's holding it at the top.
You're right.
Now he's got the skirmishers.
Yeah,
Well, these guys could all move into support.
You need to order
Maybe.
it. Yeah.
I think so.
It's initiative. You could just.
I've already begun ordering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just order all the skirmishers into support in one order.
That's kind of what I was thinking, like, can I...
Just say support.
Division order. Everyone support these fanatics.
Are you ordering the other warband anything? Or?
Yeah.
Charge your skirmishers.
Oh, I've got shields.
Oh, hey, get out of here. We got one.
That's 7.
7, so you're gonna just move to turn.
Face.
There you go. Alright, and everyone's supporting, so there's no shooting.
Yeah, you're going to probably win this round.
Hopefully.
Alright. I'm gonna do the chariots first.
Yeah, I think that might be interesting.
They have no wounds against shaken guys, and you're flanking them.
Yeah, so does flanking give a...
I think you get negatives from flanks, don't you?
I
think it's there. I'll check.
First unit. That's 3.
3 hits on him, and then you can do just 4 attacks support, and then he can re-roll. He can roll his.
So I get +1 because I charge.
You got 3.
Yeah.
So would it not be?
Yeah. You got those 3
Okay,
up.
sorry. I was looking.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then 4 more.
The 4.
4 is enough. Yeah.
I think you're going to obliterate me.
That's
Which is 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you mess up this, you can be destroyed utterly.
Well,
That's 6. So
you need
you need to save at least. What was that? 3 of them. I think you saved them.
Well, there's 3.
Right. So you take 3
3.
wounds.
Which doesn't make any difference. There's no support, so I just get a -3 on the no.
Yeah, just -3 on
Well,
break test.
maybe not.
Yeah. You can
I
so,
could win.
so you're -1 for shaken and flank, so you need 6s.
oh.
Look at that. 3.
You got 4 and up armor, I think.
On these chariots, yes, I do.
Now he's got peel them too, though.
Yeah.
You have 5 and up.
So I'm at 5 up. That's 2.
Oh, you saved it. So
2.
you lost the one.
So just -1 on the die. On
Yeah.
There you
Oh.
go. They're shaken. Wiped him out.
Finally.
There's
Fucking
no
done
support, so
All right, chariots took out
something.
these Romans on a flank.
which I only get 3 for this one.
You only get 3.
Plus your supports.
Plus
You're winning.
3. That's I'm winning,
Yeah, so there's 3 on 3 and up.
which is all
3
3.
attacks. Now you only have 5 and up armor for this one.
Yes. Well,
You're
3 if I'm-
not. Are you shaken?
He's shaken.
I am shaking, yeah.
You got
That's 1.
1, and then he's got 4 and ups from support.
Which is another 3.
All of them.
Look at that, 6 out of 6.
Oh, so take 4 more.
4. So that brings me
No,
to...
you don't need any more. You're on maximum anyway. aren't
That's just for points and the break test.
you? Okay.
And he can give supports. You got supports here now.
Yeah, you've got 9. No, not 9.
4 attacks with supports.
4 from the supports.
Yeah.
6. Okay.
And how many from the 6 from that, isn't it?
Is it how many supports are here? 2 and 4, right?
Yeah. So there's 4 attacks from my slingers,
Yep.
6 from the regular unit. I don't have any modifiers.
Right.
You're shaken, so
You're shaking, yeah.
yes.
So these guys are 5 and up. 1.
1.
Saved it. And then 4 attacks at 4 and up.
So that is
1.
1.
Take a wound.
So you won by what? 4 or 3?
3.
1 by 3.
And you're shaking. This is a scary thing. Oh, and I guess these support units have to take these excess.
Which one you got? Reroll.
you don't have to reroll.
Oh, you rolled a 2.
Elephant rule applies to these guys as well.
I don't know, but you've got. Which one was that for this one?
Yeah.
I think they're running, but we'll find out. These
They're
guys are definitely
definitely
dead. And I think these guys are gone too because they're skirmishers. I think if they take any wounds, they're
Yeah, pretty much.
gone. Yeah, they broke.
Follow through onto your general.
So the elephant and his supports, they took out the fanatics, and all the skirmishers broke and went home crying.
To be fair.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are on the chariots. They're gonna run away. They have the capability
This is
to.
round.
Yeah, it never works putting chariots out on their own. I've never,
I usually put them in support now too.
Yeah.
I've tried.
I always
I was playing it really wrong.
see. Yeah, what I always do, if you have it behind a warband
Yeah.
with the 4 attacks,
That's
that's
it,
9
basically.
plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
So that is. So I mean, a good division would be 3 warbands and 3 chariots behind.
If I had initially put them in open order, then they wouldn't fail so many orders, right?
Yeah, if they were off the beginning.
Because they failed like twice in a row or
They-
something,
yeah.
so they were stuck in that corner for a while.
I find the light chariots are good for support, but if you
Just
do like
support.
heavy chariots, they do a little better on going around. But they can't adopt open order either, though. So they're more like cavalry that stick.
Well, I was
close.
really hoping to get around the flank and start
I'm
throwing
surprised
javelins
you
in your
didn't,
supports and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of need them for support.
Yeah.
Cavalry you want to send around the flank.
You decided that's game then?
Yeah, it's
Okay. Because we're surrounded and
Yeah.
outnumbered, so that's it. Good
That was a
game.
quick game.
It was very quick. 3